Pisces. Let's get into a reading. So, I'm going to do a Who's Watching You. It's been a while since I've done one of these. If you want anything I have to offer, check it out down below. I picked up my cards for some reason. I did release my cards on Etsy if you would like to purchase them. Again, the link is down below, as well as my personal readings, my Pinterest if you want to check out my nails. All of that's down there. Okay. So, I feel like there's multiple people keeping tabs on you. Okay, first I'm going to bring in, there's a past lover watching you. They changed their perspective around a new beginning and now they're feeling burdened. There could be truth, clarity, or honesty that they're wanting to bring in. And now that they've changed their perspective, they could be feeling burdened by it. They could be feeling like you're a soulmate, which could be another burdensome energy. So some of you, you've got a past lover or a past fling, a past person in your energy where they could have changed their perspective. They could feel like they're kind of stuck on you. They could feel like they've changed their perspective around you since the last time you spoke, talked, seen one another. For a lot of you, when you met this person, you could have not known your worth. You could have been at a place where you weren't really adding tax to that worth. You could have been giving yourself away tax-free, like it was a tax-free weekend. You're not doing that anymore. However, this person could have changed their perspective around you since you last, almost said fondled, fadoodled with each other. I don't even know if that's a word. Why am I using the most random words? So for some of you, this person could have a very different way of speaking, or maybe you do. Maybe you just make up your own words. So this person's wanting to come in and have fun with you. They're feeling really burdened because they want a new beginning. They could be watching you, checking up on you, because they're interested in you. They're interested in dating, flirting, playing with you in more ways than one, but okay. They're interested in having fun with you. So they've been spying and checking on you to see what you're up to before they approach you. So this person feels like the more they spy, the more they feel stuck. They're trying to find some sort of information on you, and what they're finding is stressing them out and burdening them more because they're unsure if they should come in and offer something or not. They're in the process of manifesting action. They could have even told themselves at one point that you deserve better than them, but now they feel like they need to take a leap or a risk. And again, they feel like the information they're finding out about you isn't what they want to find out. So they could have heard recently you're dating. Maybe you're just only playing. You don't even want to date. Maybe you're dating someone new and they're feeling burdened by that. Maybe you put a boundary up and they know that getting through that boundary or getting through the barrier is going to take some sort of convincing, and that you're going to maybe have to do some sense of self-reflection on them on whether or not you even want to let them in because you've gained some sense of independence from them. For a lot of you, if this is a past person, it's a past person that it took a lot for you to gain your independence from them. It took a lot for you to go, leave me the hell alone, I'm never speaking to you again. And now that you have it, it might be even harder for you to let this person in. At least that's how they perceive you. You know, I'm going to be honest. At one point, this person felt like coming in was kind of like a sure thing. But now they could feel like they've lost everything. It's kind of like gambling. I can go in and gamble everything I have, or I can take it slow. This person's a big better, big gambler. But what happens when you bet one and you lose it all in the one? That's kind of where this person's at. That's kind of what they're feeling. It's like I bet big and I lost it all. Because I didn't bet at all. Now they see you as a soulmate. And it's something that's weighing heavy on them. And this person could really be very, very, very sad, feeling like they're about to come in and indulge their loyalty and grab you by the ankle at the last minute, at the last moment. And they keep beating themselves up for not noticing this truth before. It's honestly quite sad, to be honest with you. For some of you, this person's praying that you don't know your worth, so you won't tell them no. This person feels like deep down that if you knew your worth, you would tell them no. So if you tell them yes, It's kind of like a mind fuck is kind of what I'm getting. This person wants to know, how do you feel about them? Not wanting to feel like they're chasing you, but they do want to match your energy, and they do want to express some sense of love or emotion to you. And they want you to know that you have a special place in their heart, and they can't quite understand it, but they also can't shake it. And now they're classifying you as a soulmate, which is kind of pleasant, but it's also burdensome. And it's a truth that's been really hard for them to come to terms with. For some of you, this person wants to tell you that they're sorry, and that even if this doesn't work out, or you don't accept them, or you don't explore this with them, and maybe you don't ever want to see them again, that they at least want you to know by them taking accountability that they're sorry for it getting to this point before they're ready for a new beginning. For some of you, this could be a past person that's in like a program where they're trying to take accountability for actions that they've done. There could be regrets, sadness, and disappointments that they need to take accountability for. Also, for some of you, this person could be really sick to their stomach thinking about needing to approach you. It could honestly stress them out thinking about how they want to come in and talk to you. That could be for some of you, making them uncomfortable, because I'm like moving all over. I'm all of a sudden uncomfortable, okay? I'm going to be honest. If you decide not to take this past person back, or if you decide not to entertain them or date them or flirt with them or any of the above, if you decide that they're not what's best for you, they're going to understand. They just want you to be happy. I regret not seeing your worth when I had the chance to have you. See, that's what I'm saying. So this person's like, you know what? It's fair. I had an opportunity to love you, to be with you, to be by your side, to whatever. And I chose something else, or I didn't see it until it was too late. Now this person wants to fix this. And that could be, again, the reason they're watching you, trying to gain information to see what to do, how to do it. Will it work? Should I even tempt it? Should I even try it? Are you happy? And this person knows deep down that your happiness or your happily ever after might not include them. I've never told you how deeply I feel for you, because I've always been scared that you would reject me. But I want to wrap my arms around you, hug you tight, and never let you go. Oh, if that didn't break my heart, I don't know what did. Oh, that got me. That's really sad. Okay, so that's person number one that's watching you. Let's get into person number two. Somebody could be going to get something pierced here coming up. Somebody could live in like Pierce County, Pearson. So you've got a family member, a friend, you've got another person over here that's sad over you. This person could have been very stuck in what they wanted you to do, or what they felt that your place in the dynamic was. I'm saying that since everything, yeah. So I was about to say, you and someone had a disagreement or a fight. You now see them as a snake. They're doing self-reflection and changing their perspective around their behavior. You know, like when someone tells you you're a crappy person, you're a snake, you're A, B, C, or D. And when they first say it, you might reject it. You'll be like, I'm not. But then maybe when you go home, you'll tell your husband or your wife, you know, so-and-so called me this today. Am I that kind of person? And you'll really start doing self-reflection, not because that's your truth, but because if you didn't ask yourself that, then I would say that you could be. You want to gain the wisdom that you need to decide what kind of person you want to be. And maybe what they said is not something you want to be. That's what I'm getting here. Some of you, this is a family member, a friend, an ex, a coworker, a boss. This could have been someone taking sides when they shouldn't have. This could have been an argument, a disagreement, opposing opinions, and now someone here could be changing their perspective and recognizing, I could have done that differently. I could have approached that differently. I could have done something better. There's a disagreement a conflict, a problem here that this person wants to talk about. And they want to talk specifically about their part in the disagreement. They keep playing it over and over and over again. So this could have been something as simple as a family member had a desire to get grandma or grandpa's house. You could have felt like they wrote you out of the will so they could get the house. You were supposed to get half of it, but they played dirty. In their mind, they could have just had overwhelming desire and didn't recognize that it was going to lead to drama, conflict, or disagreements. They could have just had the desire to get that home. So they could have talked to grandma, grandpa could have wrote you out of the will, but that could have pissed you off, and then you could have been like, and it's your fault, because if you would have shut your mouth, we wouldn't be here. This could be a coworker. This could be a coworker where you were supposed to get that day off. And that coworker could have made a comment, yeah, I know you're going to let so many people off, but you know that's a holiday. And then that could have stripped that day off from you. And you could say, listen, if you would have shut your mouth and not said anything until the day of, we wouldn't be having this problem. And this person could have been like, I don't get why you're making me the bad guy. I didn't do anything wrong. We just have opposing opinions. We just operate differently. But now they could have taken some time to go, why are you so mad at me? Why do you never want to work on a shift with me now? Why do you never want to come to a family reunion now? Why do you hate me so much now? And now they could be recognizing that they did show up in a shady way, in a shady manner, that they were coming off as a snake, as someone that you can't necessarily trust. And they could be changing their perspective around what took place. This person's been playing this argument or whatever this is over and over and over again. And feeling really discontent with what took place. Wanting to open up and have a conversation. Feeling like you're really independent, confident, and abundant, but still feeling very displeased and dissatisfied with what took place. I'm telling you, this is like a coworker that you would fight for. And it's like, you know, I'm the only person in this whole building that liked you. And I'm the one person's toes you needed to step on. And now they could look back and go, I didn't understand why you were mad at me, but I get it now because you have been really loyal. Anytime I need you, you're there. Anytime I needed someone's help, you were there. You were understanding, you were compassionate. And I knew you were going to take off that weekend, but then I decided to open my big mouth and I ruined it. And I didn't get why you were mad at me or why we were starting an argument over it. And I've been really dissatisfied with this argument. But I'm starting to see why maybe my desire to have a full staff come off as desire to sabotage your vacation. I get that. I get it. But at one point, this person could have been very defensive. Very like, I didn't do anything wrong. Well, maybe you shouldn't ask for a holiday off then. But someone's perspective here could be changing. For some of you, this is over an account. Someone could have taken money out of an account and someone could have said, well, I'm family, it doesn't matter. Well, I told you I was going to do it, it doesn't matter. But they could be changing their perspective around the fact that it doesn't matter if you're independent, if you're confident, if you're abundant. I don't care if you've got $300,000 in the bank. Someone should not take $5 from you unless they ask for it. That doesn't make you entitled. It's simple respect. That's what I'm getting here. But someone here could have had to taken some time from you, maybe 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years, before they finally started seeing the fault or the negative in their behavior. And they could be watching you. They could be really admiring you, being very proud of you, no matter who this is. Feeling like, again, you're very confident, independent, abundant, feeling like you're taking leaps and risks and it's paying off. So this is someone who's maybe like proud of you, but pissed at you. Proud of you, but I'm pissed at you because you're pissed at me, but I'm pissed at you. That could be this person's energy. Some of you, this is a fight over money, home, stability. This could be a fight with a co-parent. This could be a fight over a child. This could be a fight over a final choice. Some of you, this is a disagreement about who should have the final choice, who should have the final say. And someone here feels like that their either age or their place in the family, in the hierarchy, should have more say than what it does. And they could be viewing you through different eyes, recognizing that you are perfectly capable of making your own choices, but also they could have underestimated you and how confident and independent you are, and how maybe loyal to the cause you are. So for some of you, this could have again been that coworker where it's like, I'm loyal to you guys having a full staff, but that didn't mean that you had to me out of my day off. I could have found somebody to work, but instead this happened, and now I don't want to be a team player anymore because you pissed me off. That could be the energy here for some of you. And this person could want to come up to you the next time you're at work, or the next time that they see you, or they could even be thinking about reaching out to you but feeling like you're going to leave them on red, or that you don't want to talk to them. They want to fix this. They want to fix this. They're tired of fighting. So I see this person taking a leap to heal it, but I don't necessarily think it's going to last long lasting. Because here's the thing, whoever this is, you see them as someone who does what they need to do to get what they want. So if this is someone who dipped their hand in your account, they took money because they wanted it and they kind of felt entitled. If this is that sibling or that family member who did something kind of snake-like to get their way, you feel that they knew what they were doing so they could have what they wanted. And in your eyes, they're an indulger. In your eyes, they're out for one and one only. Be careful because they're going to run you over as long as they're safe. So I see a sense of discontentment. I see that this person wants to reach out to you and fix this, but I also see that fixing this is going to be a very hard change. It's going to be very hard for you guys to get to a place of mutual grounds again, because you do see this person as someone who, again, will step on someone's toes, someone who's very wounded and defensive and guarded, and someone who... This is the kind of energy where they feel like they're never going to have anything in life, so they take it. You're the kind of energy where it's like, you didn't have to steal it from me, but have it since you need it that bad, whatever. That's just kind of the energy I'm getting in here. I don't think you're going to be able to fix it with whoever this is. Family member, friend, lover, coworker, because you just don't operate the same. What's going to happen to you? Yeah, ending. Communicating that you don't want anything else to do with them. You might not have seen that this person was burdened, maybe financially, so they could have done something to lighten their burden. This could be someone stealing from the company but blaming you for the lost money. And you're like, you just threw me under the bus. That's fine. That's fine. Get ready because I'm about to throw you too. There's something here. What's in the dark will come to light. For some of you, there's someone here that you had a disagreement with that's looking for you, looking out for you, looking your way. This person could have met you when you were single. You guys could have chatted, but it could have ended. This person could be wanting to come back your way because they're sad and disappointed. They could have juggled you, or they could have been unsure about you at one point and whether or not there could have been a long-lasting foundation here. But now that something is ended or changed, they could want to come back towards you. I'm going to be honest, they're burdened now. They're coming with a lot on their plate, a lot on their heart, a lot in their head. So they're going to come towards you and maybe want to chat. I don't know if you're going to entertain that person either, though. Yeah, they've been trying to build the courage to approach you, wishing that you would reach out to them. You could have met them at one point where they were emotionally unavailable and not wanting commitment, and you could have wanted commitment. They could have not let you in emotionally. They could have not even really shown you how they felt for you. So it could have ended very quickly. For some of you, they could have then moved on or went and married someone else, or went and got into something else. But I'm saying that whatever it was, it ended up crumbling in divine timing. It could have lasted 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, or 6 years. Now they're scared of coming back and trying to offer something because they feel that they're going to have to apologize, and that you... Can I fix this, is what I just heard. Should I even try to fix it, is what I just heard. So for some of you, there's someone looking your way that wants to fix it, but unsure if they can fix it. That could have been someone you met when you guys were like high school sweethearts. You could have seen a really, really, really toxic side of them. They could have went through their first marriage. Now they're divorced. They want to come back and see how you've been. But there could still be elements of them that you dealt with in high school that they've not outgrown. They could still be very kind of like immature, and your intuition might tell you that. And deep down, they might be scared to approach you because they know that you do know how immature they are, how impulsive they are, how they don't really stick it out. And you might see that as a flaw or something that you can't bet on, and they're scared. Okay? All right. Let's get the third and final person. What do we have? So the third and final person could wear a watch all the time. They could have a hell of a memory. They could be very patient, compassionate. They could also be very tempered. This person could watch you. I'm seeing eyes everywhere now. Oh my God. Feeling unsure. This person tends to be the type of individual that goes above and beyond when it comes to things in their life. What are they wanting? They're holding back. They're wanting some sort of new beginning with you, collaboration, truth, wish fulfillment. But they're burdened because they're going to have to take some sort of action, possibly in the dark, or action that you might not agree with. I don't know who this is, but I do know this. You got someone watching you or keeping tabs on you where the way that they're maybe going to handle a scenario or situation could be completely different than you would handle it. Again, this could be someone who wears a watch frequently. This could be someone who has the tendency to go above and beyond in their life or anything that they do. Actually, they don't have but anything. They could sadly bury someone or something here coming up. Now, this could be symbolically. This could be a part of them. Again, I said symbolically, and I just said that there could be something that they need to end or get rid of, and you might not agree with how they do it. So you might think, okay, you got divorced, you're separated, you're single now. Why do you need to burn everything that reminds you of anyone from your past? You might handle that differently than they would, or vice versa. There could be something here with them going towards a new beginning that burdens them. They could need to take a leap or a risk, but they could feel like it might go against what they deem morally correct for them. This could also have to do with traditions or beliefs. This person could believe that they need to do something, but it might be against like a tradition or what others believe in their spiritual group. So this could be someone who's like, I was taught you don't get a divorce. I think I need a divorce. I don't think, not only am I not happy, but I don't think we can heal this. And I know it's sure as hell I'm not doing 50 more years of this. This could be someone who, maybe their spiritual group that they're around believes that you don't take leaps until you know what's going to happen. You don't feel called to do something unless you know what's going to happen. But they could feel like that's a very burdensome way to live their life, and they want to live it differently. But again, they're about to do something that you might not agree with, or you wouldn't do it the same way as them. For some of you, oh my goodness. For some of you, this is going to be someone new. You're going to meet this person maybe like at an appointment in an apartment complex. And they're going to be really sad and disappointed because they're either going to already be in something and not be able to take action towards you, or they're not going to take action towards you and then they're going to regret it. So some of you could be meeting someone new and they could want to take action towards you, but they might not do it because they're going to be unsure if this is long lasting or short lasting. I really like you, but I don't know if I want anything. So I don't think I should ask you for your name, your number. I don't think I should approach you. But then they might try to find who you are by going and asking what your name is on the card, or what your name was on the receipt, or what the call-in name was, or what was the name on the appointment. It's like they're going to try to start digging for some sense of collaboration because they're going to quickly regret that they didn't take the action or that they didn't choose that path. Now, again, if this person's already in something, it's going to be a little bit of like a bittersweet kind of moment, because they're going to be in something, but they're going to feel it doesn't align with them, but they're going to feel that it's not morally correct for them to get out of it, but they're going to feel like they need to get out of it because who they're supposed to be with, they're not with. But they're also going to feel like, should I take action though? Because I feel like I'm going to regret not, but I feel like I might regret if I do. So what would be the best choice for me? Now, if this is someone new and there's no strings attached and they don't take action and then they wait to do it, this person is going to feel like you're perfect. Like perfect for them. Like everything that they've asked for, you are. And you're also going to notice that this person's really comfortable with who they are. They know who they are. They're comfortable with who they are. They don't want to change. They don't need to change. They don't let others' opinions or thoughts make them question. They might use it as a tool for them to go, well, am I? No, I'm not. So I'm not taking that as my truth. That could be how this person shows up. Instead of letting others' opinions, views really dictate what they're doing, where they're going, they'll ask themselves, is that my truth? Do I act that way? Do I show up in that way? No. Okay, we're good then. That's how this person acts. All I keep hearing is they want this with you. They want this with you. They want this with you. What do they want? Again, this person's patient. But they could be, again, at a place where they're trying to temper sides of them. Temper actions. Temper wants versus needs. So for some of you, this person could be questioning, are you a want or are you a need? Spirit is saying that if they need to get out of something, they're saying, listen, do it. Don't give up and get out of it, because you need to go after what you want. For some of you, this is someone that's needing to let something go. And they're feeling burdened because there's a leap or a risk that's involved. And they're unsure what's really going to happen, but they're feeling called to take action and to go after someone they see as a true love. Now, again, if this is someone who's single, they have a lot of options. And they need to finally choose you. But they could feel burdened by taking that leap or taking that risk, because they could feel like getting into a commitment or getting into something that's long lasting is exhausting. But it could be more exhausting them staying single because they don't need to give up on this. Now, for some of you, again, this is someone who's in a relationship with someone that they're merely settling for. And they know that. They're just really comfortable. And deep down, they're feeling more called to not give up on what they want. And they're feeling really burdened because they want to take a leap, but they feel like when you're married or you're in a relationship and you know it's not what's best for you, but you don't want to be the person to give up, because marriage is a commitment, and sometimes commitment is not roses and rainbows. But I would argue it's about being compatible. When you're compatible, it's easy to choose someone in the moments when you don't want to choose no one or nothing, because ultimately that compatibility kicks in. I think for some of you, you could have met someone who is with someone or dating someone and they're not necessarily compatible, and they don't want to be the bad guy or the bad girl by saying, hey, listen, we're not compatible. We're not meant to be with one another. Our time is done. Our road has ended. But they don't want to be the bad person. They don't want to be the bad guy. They don't want to be the bad girl. They don't want to be the reason the family broke up. They don't want to be the reason that the engagement broke up. But they also keep asking themselves, if I don't do it, how am I going to feel in the future? And they're recognizing that they're going to have regret and that they're going to feel very emotionally detached because what they want, they're not going after it. And in their mind, they could have said, well, that's just an indulgence. It always looks better on the other side. But the more that they're thinking about it, the more that they're saying, okay, but if I am wanting to get out of this, this has to be for a reason. And I need to bring it up to my partner, to my girlfriend, to my boyfriend. And if they see it as a challenge, or if they see it as a problem, maybe it is a problem. Maybe I need to be out of it. Yeah, hidden agenda. See, that's what I'm saying. So for some of you, you got someone watching you that has a hidden agenda. I don't think it's in a bad way, but I do think that they're hiding from you what they have going on and all the choices and decisions that they need to make. Now, again, for some of you, this is leaving a religion. Maybe their religion is you can't do A, B, C, or D. You can't go after A, B, C, or D. And they're like, listen, I'm about to do what I want to do. And some might tell me this is an unwise choice, but I feel that this is the only choice. Give me a little bit of what this person wants to say to you. I've been trying to build up the courage to approach you. My biggest fear is losing you forever. See, that's what I'm saying. I've been keeping my feelings to myself, feeling burdened because they're wanting to take some sort of leap. I've been thinking about you all the time, and I keep daydreaming about building a future with you. Feeling like they're not ready to open up. Okay, but hold on. What's the action that they're wanting to take that you wouldn't agree with? Possibly disappointing someone or something. It could also be sneaking towards a new beginning. So for some of you, this is a new person who's going to want to be sneaky, or this is someone you're interested in who, again, might show up in a sneaky way. So what I'm thinking about is, let's say that this person has a girlfriend, boyfriend, or they're married. They might not want anyone to know about you until everything's done. In your mind, that's kind of sneaky. You could be like, this is sneaky. I don't get why we need to do it like this. But in their mind, they don't really want to make anyone more sad than they need to be. They don't want to have significant regrets. They don't want to really be disappointed by how they handle this. It's kind of like I can't win. I'm going to make you disappointed. I'm going to make them disappointed. Someone's going to be disappointed. All I can do is what I think is best. That's what I'm getting here. So for some of you, again, this could be, you might say, tell your mama, tell your daddy. Tell your mama, tell your daddy that love's more important. It doesn't matter about that. It doesn't matter about this. It doesn't matter if they're happy. But in their mind, they don't want to hurt their mama or their daddy's feelings. Same if they're leaving someone. In their mind, yeah, they could have been dating someone for 6 weeks. In your mind, it's only been 6 weeks. But in their mind, they care about that person. They're not going to go in and go, get out, I met the love of my life. They're going to say, hey, listen, I've noticed the past 6 weeks that we've been dating, we're not compatible. And that's okay. You deserve someone you're compatible with. But I did want to let you know that I don't want to be with you anymore. And it's not because you're a bad person. It's just because I found someone that I'm really compatible with. I've not been cheating on you. I have been mentally a little unsure about what I wanted to do, but now that I've made the choice, I've recognized that I don't want to disappoint you and I don't want to make you sad, but I also don't want to delay the inevitable. And inevitably, we're going to break up because I don't see us being compatible anymore. I don't see this being what I want. But for some of you, if you're the other man, the other woman, you might then go, I don't know though. Why are you going to break up with Sally? Y'all been together for 6 weeks. And then that can make you maybe not want to trust them. That could be for some of you. For some of you, it could be because something happened in the past that kind of put a bad taste in your mouth and you're scared it's going to happen again. Now again, this could be something as simple as like a job. Them needing to leave a job and you not wanting them to regret it. Them trying to build up the courage to leave the job, to move towards you. And them feeling like if they don't do it, they're going to regret it. But you could also feel like it might not be the best choice. It might not be a wise choice. Well, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't move over here and then move in with me. I would get an Airbnb and live separately. How you're going to approach it and how they're going to approach it is going to be completely different. But I ultimately see that this person is going to end up making a choice to take some sort of action that's going to speak volumes. It's going to help you see that they classify you as some sort of true love, and that no matter what the blockage is, the problem is, the issue is, I just heard true love conquers. So this is going to be something as simple as the family didn't agree. It didn't matter if they agreed. We were meant to be. Yes, when I met him or her, they had just started dating someone. But after a few weeks, they realized they weren't compatible. They broke up. It isn't because I broke them up. It isn't because we were having some crazy affair. It's because they recognized that what they wanted was not there, and they wanted something different. They wanted something that showed up different, and that's okay. Same if it's family members. This person could be choosing to no longer show up for their own family members the way that they want to show up for you. And they could be telling their family members, listen, I know you guys have been priority for 35 years, but I got a wife now, I got a husband. I got a girlfriend or a boyfriend that I plan on marrying, and they will become priority because I think that's my true love, and that's where my ducks are going. I'm sorry. And I think this person's going to treat you like a queen or a king. I'm just letting you know. Okay, I'm going to leave this here. See you soon.